What's going on, guys? Back with another NCAA 25 video. And man, let me tell you, if you thought the last game was good, this game right here is even better. You want to stick around and watch it to the end. And so let's just get right into it. Currently I'm not sure at what point in time I was going through the season. I think I might have been in one of the upper leagues or whatever, but I'm going with the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, and my opponent has the Nebraska Cornhuskers. So this is going to be a pretty interesting matchup. I think this might have been a tier 4 matchup, and Nebraska is one of the better tier 4 teams. They could be either I'm betting it's tier 4 instead of tier 3. Tier 3 has a lot of better teams than Nebraska, so that's why I default to tier 4. And Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, they're decent. They're all right. They're not gonna be making headlines every season. So my opponent obviously has the better team, but you know, it's the same tier matchup, and I'm okay with that as long as you get me in the same tier where I'm not like going up against a tier 1 team and I'm tier 4. I'm all right with that. So beginning of the game, my opponent has the ball, gives it to his running back, gaining about 8-9 yards there, and he's getting off to a pretty good start. So Nebraska, from what I can see and what I've seen in this game, Nebraska, they don't really run a new age type of offense. You can see here it's a lot of I formation. The quarterback is under the center, and that's kind of interesting because you don't really see that playing online. You see, this is his first time going to shotgun. Of course, they have shotgun formation. He drops back to throw. What a dot, man. He gets that one in for a first down. The receiver toe dragged his feet, and now he's moving the ball down the field even further now, getting into the end zone, for a touchdown. That was a good bowl screen. I got there a little too late. My defender dived and missed the ball, and he was able to take it in for a touchdown. So ball back to me. Well, fast forwarding to when I have the ball, I didn't really do anything, and he didn't really do anything either. But now I have the ball back, and I'm marching down the field. 3rd and 4, dropping back, and that one is incomplete. And we're going to have to settle for a field goal here. So I said in one of my live streams, I don't really miss field goals, but this game was before that. And even before that, I don't really miss field goals. I don't know how I missed that one. I just held it a second too long. So, you know, what can we do? Just play defense and hope we can get the ball back without him scoring. And that is the exact opposite of what I do there. He hands it back off to his running back. I am so poor at making user tackles. I should have just switched off there and let the computer switch and make the tackle there. So down 14 points. I haven't even scored. So I have my back against the wall, but luckily I do get the ball coming out of the half. So if I could score here, I'll be in perfect shape. So at this point in the game, I'm figuring out my opponent. I'm realizing that he isn't really, setting any pressure, so I could get the little halfback draw off, and I'm recognizing what go-to routes I can go to in certain situations depending on how he's playing. So just like that drive we had where we couldn't get the field goal, we're marching down the field. So it's not like his defense is crazy or anything. We're getting what we want, and like I said earlier, we're going down the field. We're feeling confident. The second quarter is about to come to the end, and we're about to head into the halftime. So I desperately need to score here, right here. Hit the out route. We get all the way down to the 2-yard line, so we are in business, and this should be an easy touchdown for me. In gun formation, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Easy touchdown. I do a little bit of showboating. I know I'm down, but, I felt confident that I was going to win this game. And we're going to see if I do at the end of this video. So I get the ball back coming out of half, and we're going to run a halfback screen here. Perfect blocking, perfect pass. And one thing I like to do on those screens is roll out to the same side that the running back is running. So that way it gives me a little bit more time to get the pass off. And, I'm not too far off from the running back, so the pass can be wildly inaccurate. So 2nd and 1. Still down by 7 points, and now look at this run here. Nice little run. I'm telling you, we're figuring out our opponent, when to run it, when to pass it, just playing off of what he's showing me. So 2nd and 12, 2 minutes remaining in the third. Shotgun formation, dropping back. We're gonna go deep. He pressed. I set my guy on a streak, and we're gonna get in for a touchdown, and that's gonna tie the game up. So just like that, I told you my game plan. I said, hey, if we could get a score before the end of the half, we'll be in perfect position because I know I could go back down the field coming out of halftime and score once more. So now the pressure is kind of on him. He hasn't seen the ball in a long time. So let's see what he do here. Gets it down low to his tight end coming across the field and picks up a first down. So 3rd and long here. I'm feeling good about my defense, and he hands it off to his running back getting to the right side of the field. And I thought I made a pretty good stop, but it's online head-to-head, and your opponent is going to go for it. 4th and 7, and I am right there for the pick, but I cannot get it, man. That was just devastating. I was holding the Y button to pick the ball off, but nothing just didn't happen. It like no animation or nothing. So that was a missed opportunity to kind of just pull away from him and take all the momentum out of the game. But he's driving down the field now. I can't stop him, and he can't really stop me. He can't really stop me either. So that's why this game is tied 14-all. So in the 4th quarter, 2 minutes remaining, still tied up. What a dot from his quarterback there to get it right at the 2-yard line. I think maybe the 1-yard line, in fact. And so now Nebraska Cornhuskers going back to that I formation, play action this time, and that one is caught but broken up, and so we live to see another down. If we get the stop, that'll be big. And looking at this situation, it's not looking too good for me, and he gets in for a touchdown. There is less than 2 minutes remaining, and I have to go the length of the entire field, starting from the 18-yard line, and try and score a touchdown. And making passes like that is not going to help at all. So 1:15 remaining, 2nd down. We find our guy coming across the left side of the field, getting another first down there. So, okay, we keep doing things like that. We could just narrow the field down, you know. Good play here, another first down for us, and we're moving down the field. We're looking nice, just got to take our time and make the smart read. So another one. That one, wow, what an amazing broken tackle by our receiver there, getting the first down and more. And we get out of bounds with 45 seconds remaining. And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good. 2nd and 9. Let's see what we do here. Dropping back with the quarterback, stepping up, stepping to the right. And I see my guy wide open across the middle of the field. And we're going to get it for a touchdown. And the game is all tied now with 20 seconds left. And that's going to take us into overtime. So I have only played one other overtime game prior to this game here, and I lost that game. I think it might have been in the playoffs, actually. So we'll see how I do here. No, I might have played like 2 overtime games, and I think I lost both of them. So I got to try and get my first overtime victory, and let's try and do that here. 2nd and 2, dropping back with the quarterback, but I step up in the pocket and actually decide to take off, and that's why I like this Georgia Tech quarterback. He had good mobility, and he could throw the ball with some good accuracy as well. So 1st and 10. College overtime rules. You start from the 20 and you work your way up into to potentially score a touchdown, right? So get another first down. Saw my guy coming across the field to the right side this time, and we're gonna punch it in for a touchdown here. Okay, now the pressure is back on him. He has to score. If he don't score, the game is over, and if he do score, we go right back at it again, and the pressure is on me. 1st and 10. Gains 5 yards on that run. 2nd and 5 now. Play clock winding down. I formation. Hands it off to the left side. Again, gets nothing. Now faced with a difficult 3rd and 7. All right, I want you to watch who I'm using here. I'm using the linebacker. I make a late read on the tight end. That one's broken up and picked off. What a beautiful defensive coverage from my team there. We were able to get the tip. The computer defender helped me out and was able to dive and bat that ball away, bat it up in the air, and the safety was able to come down and pick it off. And we end up winning this one 28-21. So our receiver, Singleton, had a big game, 4 catches for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was balling, man. And man, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, I like playing with them. Even though my defense wasn't that good, they had a pretty good offense. And most of that defense was on me. Like, I made some poor mistakes, especially allowing that big run and that potential user interception that didn't happen. So come out of here with a W. We're 5-1 on the season, so we're looking pretty good. That's another victory for us. And you know, we have a pretty good overall record, and we're in the all conference league right now. But again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.